we fly just like rockets in the sky. Yeah, we fly just like rockets in the sky. We take off, we blast off, we stay up, we lift off, we too high, can't catch up, we too high, can't catch up. Yeah, we fly.
Yo, everyone, welcome to the Horse's Mouth Podcast. I am your host, Robin Gould, and I'm joined once again by my friend, Derrick Clyburn, as we discuss the hottest takes in sports, particularly right now, the NBA playoffs. Derrick, how you doing, man? Talk to the folks.
Yes, sir. Doing good, man. It's been a great playoffs, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
All the
bro.
games been close. All the games been close second round. So it's been a great playoffs. So
every game won for the second round was won by the underdog, I believe, right?
Yeah. I mean, all the road teams won. All the road teams won game one.
I wonder if that's something
happened in history, bro.
Done in history, bro. Like
that's the first time it's ever been done in playoff history. So I mean,
wow.
we're off to a good start in the second round. Yeah.
Man, we're getting records broken. Always getting a call during the pod, man. I'm always getting a call during the pod. Hold on, man. I'm doing a pod. I got to call you back. Right. Man, it's always a popular time to reach out to me. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started, man. We had what? 4 different matchups that we're going to cover today. We have the game 1 between the Pacers and game 2 between the Pacers and Cleveland. We also have game 1 against New York and Boston. New York and Boston is playing right now. Boston is up 10 for the live update. We have game 1 we're going to cover. We're going to cover game 1 between Golden State and the Timberwolves and Oklahoma City Thunder and the Nuggets. So for the first game, we're going to talk about I must have not grabbed the highlights for this game. We're going to talk about the Celtics game first.
Okay.
Give me a second. Well, I mean, if I don't have the highlights, we'll talk about Golden State and the Nuggets. But yeah, okay. I have to I must have not have finished downloading. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that real quick. And we'll go ahead and get started with the Golden State Warriors and the Timberwolves. Golden State, Minnesota. Talk about a game of games right here. Honestly, I was so entertained for 3 reasons. Reason number 1, it goes back to what I've been saying all year about Minnesota. Minnesota is the house of disappointment. When you think everything's supposed to go your way, it don't. Yeah. Just when you think, oh man, we about to play Golden State off no rest, this should be an easy win. We should be going out here and blowing them out. Buddy. So Derrick, what was your thoughts before the game, before this started, and then what are you thinking now? Like, based off of play.
Man, before it started, I thought the Timberwolves were gonna come in. Warriors, they just coming off a grueling game 7 almost a day ago. So I was like, Timberwolves gonna come in, they're gonna handle business game 1, set the tone for the series. Since Golden State ain't rested, so I thought they was gonna come in and play well, but I mean, the opposite happened. Golden State came in there; they were comfortable from the start. I was surprised how comfortable Golden State was. They weren't necessarily hitting a lot of shots, but they were comfortable. Steph had he only played I think it was 13 minutes. He had 13 points.
Yeah, he got injured. I think they said something about a hamstring, right?
Yeah, hamstring. He got injured. They said he strained his hamstring. He's gonna be out for a week, so at least a week. So we see how that goes as far as how that changes the series overall. But as far as game 1 goes, I thought that Golden State, the way their offense, it gave Minnesota's defense a lot of problems. Like the movement, the way that Golden State, they play a motion offense anyway, so everybody's always moving and moving without the ball, setting back screens, off ball screens. Somebody's always going to the open spot. So I thought that that type of movement that it was new to the Timberwolves. They used to, I mean, the Lakers last year they play a lot of one on one. Luka was getting the ball, dribbling up and down, pretty much ISOing the whole time. This one is different. I mean, they were moving the ball. I knew when Draymond started hitting threes in the second quarter, I knew this game was going to be different. I was just like,
hey, same situation as last game.
last
Same
game, bro.
situation as last game.
He hit 4 threes in the second quarter. I was just like, and they were wide open too, wide open.
Yeah.
Like, and
Yeah.
Draymond was just taking it with confidence. I was just like, okay, Timberwolves. I mean, y'all got to do something different. But as far as they're concerned, I mean, and then on offense, Minnesota's offense was so stagnant. I mean, they were selling for a lot of jump shots. Anthony Edwards wasn't aggressive. I mean, and if he was selling for jump shots. Like Anthony Edwards started the game for 0 for 10. And he scored like his first point, like with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. So he wasn't aggressive as he should have been. I mean, he was aggressive. I mean, he was selling for jump shots, basically. He wasn't attacking the rack, getting downhill like he usually is, or even, causing the Warriors defense to rotate.
Right here. I don't mean to cut you off, brother. I think they were showing the injury right here. So I'm just gonna go back for people so they can see what happened.
Yeah.
Looks like Steph landed weird. I'm gonna go all the way back. Started from the rebound right over here on defense. But yeah, keep talking, brother.
Yeah. But I thought that Anthony Edwards not being aggressive early hurt them because he wasn't getting downhill. He was selling for jump shots, shooting a bunch of threes, and he wasn't getting downhill, causing the Warriors defense to rotate and even causing the double team so he could get to his teammates for open shots. So it was basically, I mean, Julius Randle hit a couple shots early. I thought Jaden Daniels played decent, but they had the worst scoring half of the season in the first
they look
half
flat.
of the game.
They look flat, man. I mean,
flat,
even
no energy.
It didn't seem like Anthony Edwards really didn't get going to the second half, and even then, it wasn't like
one point in the first half. One point in the first half.
Yeah, it was terrible. And I'll even raise you one right here, Derrick. I'll raise you one. I'd say that because they didn't have Steph, if anything, and they play small ball. Let's talk about this because the Warriors already have Draymond starting at the 5. You know what I mean? They're already playing small ball. They're using a limited bench as is. They lose their best player, and they still find a way to win. I believe it was by 10 points, by double digit.
Yeah. They were pretty much winning the whole. I mean, they were winning from the start.
Yeah, 99-88.
Yeah, they winning from start to finish.
Yeah, so I mean, we're talking about a wire-to-wire victory. Even with. I mean, obviously, I don't think that they could win the series without Steph. I don't think.
Nah,
I do not think.
I don't think so.
But as obviously, it's already been ruled out that Steph is going to not play Game 2. So I'm expecting Game 2 to be a blowout for the Timberwolves. I believe they're gonna go ball to wall, and Steve Kerr probably rests his guys and etc. Till we get Steph back home in Game 3. Buddy Hield. This is my question.
Oh,
last game, Buddy Hield goes crazy. We talked about it. Brought up the 2-4-2. That's all shooter. This game, he does it again. He does it again. Now, not only does he do it in a dramatic fashion, meaning without Steph, but I believe he was the leading scorer for the team once again in back-to-back games.
Yeah.
Is Buddy Hield showing all the teams that passed on him, all the teams that traded him, like you just saw right here? He had a nice take to the basket, got a nice layup high off the glass. Is he showing something to us right now? Like, I remember for a while coming out of Oklahoma, he was expected to be one of the best shooters that ever come out into the league. I mean, he's still shooting like that. But his ceiling was higher than what his career has taken him. Now it seems like a journeyman for the NBA, sometimes getting traded multiple times in the same season. Is Buddy Hield showing everybody, hey, I need to get paid? Like, hey, like, this is what happens when you let me flow. Talk to me, Derrick. What you thinking?
Well, I think Buddy Hield, he's seizing the moment, man, right now. He's getting the opportunity to showcase what he can do. I mean, he's always been able to shoot. He's been a great shooter. I think he's just putting it all together right now. I mean, his confidence is sky high. It's probably the highest it's been, in the playoffs, obviously. So I think he's just his teammates are believing in him. They're giving him confidence. If you see the pressers after the game, him and Jimmy Butler's relationship is awesome. Like the way they're talking and having fun with each other. So you can tell that the camaraderie is there with his teammates, and the coaching staff believes in him. His teammates believe in him. I think he's just taking advantage of the moment right now. I mean, he had 22 points in the second half of this game. So I mean, 22 of his 24 points came in the second half of this game, and over the last two games, I think he's hit 14 threes. So I mean, he's on a heater right now as far as I mean, putting the Warriors in position to win in these games. I mean, he's been tremendous for them and giving them a boost that they definitely need, especially with Steph being out. And in Game 7, with Steph struggling, he came in and stepped in, gave him that extra scoring. Up. They need it in that game too. So I mean, he's playing well. So we'll see if he can keep it up. If he can keep it up, they're gonna need him going forward, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, the guy's playing lights out. He's playing lights out. I'm not sure what his contract. I don't know what his contract looks like right now, but I'm pretty sure at the end of the season, whether Golden State goes all the way, wins or not, there's definitely teams that are looking at this and
playoff
saying,
teams
"Hey,
for sure be wanting to get him in there."
yeah, for sure." I mean, he's a difference maker, a great spark plug off the bench, and he's proven now, hey, if you want to start me, I can give you something too. I'm playing with heart right now. So let me pull up some of these box scores for these games right quick, so we can talk a little bit about that. Because honestly, I want to ask you after we look at these box scores, was it more Golden State taking the game, or was it more Minnesota just not playing well? So, box score number one, for some reason it didn't pop up the way I wanted it to. Okay, here we go. Oh snap. Here we go. All right, so on the Timberwolves side, we've got Jaden McDaniels. He went 50% from the field, 12 points. A good game for him, 38 minutes. He's more of a defensive option, so is he giving you 12? That means he had a good day. Julius Randle gave you 18 points. Most of that was from the free throw line. He had 10 free throws, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. He was off. Rudy Gobert, ineffective against Draymond.
I mean, that was expected.
Completely ineffective against Draymond. Anthony Edwards went 9 of 22, 1 of 5 from the field, had 23 points, 14 rebounds. Mike Conley, 0 of 5 from the field. Naz Reid, 3 of 7 from 3. 1 second, bro. Ooh, I have to edit that out. But that might be the first time I ever edit. But whatchamacallit? Naz Reid goes 8 for 14 from the field, 3 for 7 from the 3-point line. Yeah, so Dante DiVincenzo, 3-11 from the field, 1 of 7 from the 3-point line. He had an off game. So just looking at this right here, I'm gonna go back to what I said earlier. Is it more let me think. Is it more or less the Timberwolves didn't show up? Or did the Warriors game plan really steal one? Did they just steal one from them? Were they more prepared? Let me know. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Golden State stole it from them, man. I think they were more prepared in this game. I mean they're a veteran team, a team that was coming off, a grueling series and last series. And Timberwolves, I don't know what they were thinking coming to this game. I guess they thought that the Warriors be tired, or they had the matchup advantage. I mean, I don't know what they thought, but they didn't come. I didn't think they were focused enough, or even had the aggressive mentality that they needed to coming into this game. They didn't make a three in the first half. They were 0 for 15 from 3 in the first half.
Yeah,
so that's how you know they weren't focused as they should have been. And then they only scored 31 points, which I said before is their lowest total of the season and a half. So you can give credit to the Warriors defense, but also the Minnesota is not executing offensively, not creating advantages, not doing what they did. I mean, Anthony Edwards not being aggressive, getting downhill and attacking his matchup. So I think that, the Warriors, they came in, they stole a game that, I don't think that Minnesota expected what the Warriors were going to do in this series as far as, I don't think they understood how good the Warriors are defensively, because the Warriors are a good defensive team. Draymond, he's everywhere. He's
the defensive player of the year.
He's oh my goodness, he's been playing like the best defensive player in the playoffs. So he's a maniac out there defensively. Everybody else is buying in to what they do. So Minnesota, they got their work cut out for them. I mean, they got to execute. They got to. You can't go one on one. You can't be stagnant with your offense. You got to move the ball around. Anthony Edwards has to be aggressive. You saw some of that in the second half, though. You saw Anthony Edwards become more aggressive getting downhill. He finally found some success doing that. But he should have been doing that from the jump, from the beginning of this game, and probably would have helped the outcome of this game. Because even with Steph, now that Steph is out, I mean, they only scored 99 points, so it shows that the Warriors can't really score a lot of points even with Steph out. So going forward, they should have the advantage in that,
Yeah.
area. So,
Honestly, I agree with you. I think we're the Warriors are once again blessed by running into inexperienced playoff teams. I think
right.
I think that like we gotta remember the best player on this Timberwolves team is Anthony Edwards. And granted,
Mm-hmm.
even though this is Anthony Edwards, I believe second playoff series, um, that's not enough experience
Right.
for me. Rudy Gobert has never been a playoff savant. I mean, what he
Right.
did that one time where he had like 27 points or something like that's a in the words
That
of
happens every
Frank
once in a
Sinatra,
while. That's like
yeah, that's
that's
a
like
blue
a
moon.
yeah.
That's every blue moon, brother.
Yeah, he might
Like
not ever do that. He might not ever do that again in the playoffs.
again ever in life. So I mean,
Right.
we're not expected that great for honestly. Nas Reed is to me their next go-to guy. I'm gonna
Yeah.
bring up a graphic that you sent me, Derek, talking
Mhm.
about this series, man, and it's talking about literally how terrible Anthony Edwards has been playing as far as as terrible as he played. It actually talks about all of the whole team, Minnesota in general. I mean, Anthony Edwards is the picture here. Shout out Sports Center for the graphic. But
Mhm.
Derek, go into detail. Let us know about this.
Yeah. So it says Minnesota is 12 to 76 on 3 pointers in the last two games. The last game against the Lakers, the game five, the closeout game against the Lakers, they were like 7 of 47 from three. Like that was like the worst 3 point shooting, performance in playoff history, NBA playoff history, and they
Yeah.
still won that game surprisingly. But
So they
anyways, and
still
I don't know how they won that game. They shot that poorly, but they still won that game. So shout out to them for that. But in this game, it carried over to this game, and they shot bad again. I think they only made what? Let's see, five. Let's see, yeah, 5 3 pointers in this game, and they didn't hit any in the first half. So I mean, the shooting struggles continue for the Timberwolves, and that's something that they need. They need to address. I mean, what can help them is by creating better
whoa, brother.
shots.
I gotta give you a live update. I want you to continue your thought, but live update. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Boston up one against New York.
Oh wow! So they
It's
came all the way
a,
back. Okay,
it's
wow.
a Drew
Okay.
Holiday just got called for a shooting foul. Jalen Brunson draws the foul. So we'll see what happens. If New York
Man,
takes game two, this could
oof,
be a totally different conversation. And it'd be the second time
absolutely,
the Celtics
man.
will
That would be
probably be
surprising.
leading.
I mean, oof, Boston. Okay, we might have a problem, but let's get back to what we were talking about for sure. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
The Timberwolves. I think they just need to do a better job of creating better offense, generating better shots, getting downhill, getting paint touches. Julius Randle, I think, needs to be more aggressive. I don't know. I'm trying. Who was guard? I don't remember who was guarding. Maybe Jimmy Butler was guarding him, but I think he should have the advantage because they're playing small. Like Julius Randle's still 6'9", so
Yeah.
and Draymond's 6'6", and he's like the tallest. Well, Jimmy Butler's probably taller. He's 6'7". So Jimmy Butler's the tallest player, 6'7" out there. So I'm saying like Julius Randle, he played an excellent series in the Lakers series. He played awesome. Probably his best playoff series in his career. So he
His
needs
whole
to
career.
carry that over to this series and be more aggressive, hitting his shots, getting to his spots. So I think that would help them too. So yeah.
Whoa! Jason Tatum gets blocked. New York wins by one.
They go up 2-0? Oh my goodness. You
Oh my lord!
oh
It just
man.
happened. It just happened. I'm looking at the FanDuel app right now.
Oh my god.
It just happened. New York wins at the buzzer.
Oh man,
Wow. Okay.
this is
That's a
shocking,
lot.
man.
That's a lot to breathe in right there.
Oh
That's
man,
that's a lot to
defending
breathe.
champs down 2-0. Oh my god.
Hey, does that hold on. We might need to speed up and get to that game real quick. We might
Because
need to get to talking about that game real quick. I mean, and this is me as a Celtics fan. It hurts me the most because I'm like, what is
yeah,
going
man.
on, guys?
Yeah, man.
Like,
What
for
is going
real.
on? What do
I'm
you think
like,
it is? What do you
wow.
think it is?
New York takes game 2 in Boston.
I can't believe it. I never
We
would have thought that. I mean, they took both games in Boston to start the series. It's crazy.
That's absolutely insane. We might just, yeah, bro. We might have to fast forward. We might have to.
Hey,
There, we might have to start talking about this, bro. This
hey,
is
man.
unbelievable.
It's shocking. I have no words right now. I'm trying to take it out. Let's see. I mean, let's go to it, man. Let's get to
Let's
it.
get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. Damn. Excuse my French, y'all. I'm a little. I'm a little puzzled right now. I don't know what to say. I'm like 91.
I mean,
Wow.
91-92. Ooh, that's a low scoring game too, right there. Okay, okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Where do I begin? Okay. Game 1. I was ready prepared to talk about game 1.
Yeah.
And I was ready to end this conversation to talk about how the Celtics were going to recover today and how they were going to win by at least 10 and move on to New York. But I have to now change the tone of my entire conversation.
Yeah, man.
I was gonna start by saying game 1 was luck for the Knicks, but you can't win twice and call it
Yeah.
luck.
Right.
This is what I now chalk game 1 up to be. With
Mm-hmm.
me not even seeing a lick of game 2, not a
Mm-hmm.
single play.
Right.
Joe Mazzulla. Hey, look. Joe Mazzulla.
Hey.
When you picked up from where Ime left off, because that was Ime's squad now.
Yeah.
We're not gonna pretend like this squad ain't Ime's. When you picked up where Ime left off, okay, you got a chip. It reminds me a lot of when this happened before with a guy in history. Paul Westwood, I think his name is that for the Lakers.
Oh yeah, Paul Westhead. Yeah.
Westhead. Yeah, Paul Westhead. He they win one, and then the next year it ain't really that. Then Pat Riley steps in,
Come in. Yep.
and it is showtime. It's really showtime. So I mean, with that being said, Joe, you are on the hot seat.
For sure.
Look, if the Celtics get swept by an 8-man roster, I'm
You gotta
just
start
saying
questioning stuff. I mean, everything gotta start being questioned.
everything got to start being questioned, and let's start asking some of these questions because you brought up some great graphics. Because like I said, just based off of the shock of what I just saw, I have to change my entire approach of talking about the game right now. I'm gonna bring this graphic up because I think it goes into what our issue is as a team.
Yes.
Okay. I think it goes into our issue as a team. Derrick, I'm gonna give you the floor right here while I go ahead and I can hear the dog right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you the floor. You talk a little bit about this graphic, explain why this is important. And yeah, let me go and handle that. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah. The Celtics. They shot 15 of 60 from three in game 1 of this series. Against the Knicks. That's 45 missed threes. That's the most in NBA history. Jaylen Brown, he shot 1 of 10 from three. Jason Tatum shot 4 of 15. Derrick White shot 5 of 16. And the crazy thing about this is, in the first, I would say, 2.5 quarters of this game, Boston was in complete control of this game. And then the bottom fell out after that. They were up by 20 points, 75-55, with like 6 minutes left in the third quarter of game one. And the bottom fell out. Boston started settling for threes. In the second half, I believe it was, they shot 7 2-pointers and only 6 free throws. So they shot a lot of threes. Majority of their shots was three from the 3-point range. And then I'm looking at the box score right now, game two, they shot 10 of 40. So they missed another 30 threes. So that's a combined 75 threes missed combined in game one and two. So what they're doing is they're living and dying by the 3-point shot. The 3-point shot is a great shot. I mean, they can shoot it. They're great. In the regular season, they shot, 40% or something in that range from 3-point line. But you cannot settle for threes and think you're going to win, especially if you're missing. I think for the Celtics, they depend entirely too much on the 3-point shot. You can see it. You can see it in Tatum's game. You can see it. Everybody else is, and they're not even getting paint touches. They're not even getting dribble penetration. They're just passing it around the perimeter and people just shooting threes. Or Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum's going 1-on-1, and then they're doing step back three. It's not successful offense. It's not sustainable offense to be successful. And then the Knicks, they're taking a full advantage. They're getting out in transition. Then their offense is totally different. They're moving the ball offensive. They're getting paint touches. They're getting dribble penetration. And then they're getting out. Getting out their shooters for wide open shots.
Yeah.
I mean, not only does Boston shoot a lot of threes, but in game one, what I saw was they were rushing shots.
Yeah.
It looked like
they weren't quality.
Shoot, they got the ball. They were shooting it up. It's like they weren't taking a. They weren't.
That's why I'm like, Joe Mazzulla, what is going on? I'm like, right. Dude, where do we get an opportunity to where we even keep shooting to where we reach the number of 45 threes? Where is the coaching change plan where I look at my teammate and I look at my team and my players and I go, hey guys, we're bricking. Let's do pick and roll. Let's run motion. Let's start getting to the basket. Let's post up. What do we do? Like, let's play with a freaking lead. We're in the
Knicks
league.
Have no rim protection. They're settling for threes.
Let's bring up the box score right quick. Jason Tatum 4 for 15 for three, terrible. Derrick White 5 for 16, terrible from three. Jaylen Brown 1 for 10, terrible. Drew Holiday 2 for 7, terrible. Sam Hauser, who's my 3-point guy, that's my guy, terrible. 0 for 2. Al Horford 1 for 5. He need to stop shooting threes. And Peyton Pritchard 2 for 5. Al Horford had one great 3-point shooting season. Now he think he's like the originator
of whiskey or something.
Yeah, like he be trying to shoot like he Bird or something. Like I'm like, yeah. Bro, like, oh my gosh, Derrick, look at this box score. It's terrible.
I was saying this while you were gone. Do you know they missed another 33s tonight? They were 10 of 40 tonight.
No!
From the 3-point line. So that's 75 combined 3-pointers missed in games 1 and 2.
75 threes missed in 2 games? Are y'all scared of going inside?
What is going on?
Joe, you got him to shoot 15 less.
I guess you get credit for that.
Like, bro, let me read you this. Let me read you this out loud from today's game. Let me read you this real quick. All right, I'm just gonna read you the quote unquote. Let me read you the change, the wire to wire. Check this out. Wire to wire, Celtics first quarter win 24-13. Mm-hmm. Celtics lose second quarter 28-26. Celtics win third quarter 23-20. The Celtics lose the fourth quarter 30-17, Derrick.
17 points in the fourth quarter? That's not gonna do it, man. It's not gonna get it done.
They had an 8-man rotation. The Knicks played Anunoby, Josh Hart, Carl Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, Brunson, Mitchell Robinson, McBride, and Cameron Payne. That's all they played today.
It's awful.
That's it. That's
They
it.
were up 20 in this game too, so that's 2 blown 20-point leads in 2 games.
Oh my Lord. New York.
Celtics, man.
And this is a bad game from Brunson. Brunson went 2 for 9 from 3, 6 for 19 from the field.
And they still lost?
And they still lost. Josh Hart was your most consistent player. He went 9 for 15 from the field and 3 for 6 from the 3. And I'll read you even something worse, Derrick. Check this out. Jaylen Brown, 6 turnovers. Oh, man. By himself.
It's not gonna get it done.
Oh, what are we doing?
They had the same amount of assists as turnovers in this game.
What are we
17
doing?
assists and 17 turnovers.
This is terrible. 17 assists, 16 turnovers. This is terrible. I normally use this for Houston. I normally use this for Minnesota. But now I'm about to use it for Boston. Boston, you got a problem.
Yeah.
You have a problem. There's we'll let some more of the highlights play, but before we do that, let's talk about Jalen Brunson. Even though he didn't have a great game today, man, oh man.
And these playoffs, man, Jalen Brunson been getting to it. He been balling out.
Start calling him Jalen Jordan.
I mean, he's probably been. I mean, you can argue for him to be the best player in the playoffs so far. This graphic says right here that he's the first NBA player since Michael Jordan to record the following numbers in the first 7 games of the playoff run: 200 plus points, 50 plus assists, 43% from field goal percentage, and 20 or less turnovers. He is balling out.
Bro is going crazy. Today he got to add to that, today Brunson got 17 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, and only 2 turnovers. And he had a block. So once again, a low turnover game, even though he didn't shoot that well, still was effective all around. Looks like he brought in 7 assists, 3 rebounds, and a block, making sure that the guys come out with the victory, and he hit the game-winning free throws to win the game. So, I mean, like Brunson, like, you know who the biggest loser out of all of this is? Not even Boston, because Boston won a chip already. So win or lose this series, Boston can still say, hey, we got a chip.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas, you got a problem. You had Luka and Jalen Brunson on the same team.
Oh my goodness. And they both gone. Both gone. Because they didn't want to pay either of them. I mean, talk about cheap ownership.
Woo! I think this man is cheaper than Sam Presti was back when he had James Harden and them boys. When he wasn't trying to spend that extra dollar, he was like, nah, bro. Nah, bro.
Malpractice.
I'll be honest with you. He ended up not looking bad in that scenario just because we saw how James Harden's career is gone. I mean, granted, he's been an MVP, he's been a scoring champion, but playoff Harden wasn't worth paying for, in my opinion. If I'm trying to get to the finals, I have to move off a guy like James Harden. He's terrible. Unlike this man, number 11, who is letting everybody know. We might have to start calling him Playoff J. Like,
yeah, man. He takes his game to another level in the playoffs. It's another level. He's been, I mean, he's been unstoppable offensively. I mean, he's getting to it in the clutch. Has the most clutch points, most fourth quarter points. I think he has the most points overall in the playoffs out of anybody. So he's been balling out. I mean, and he's been showing why he's that dude for New York. I mean, he's about to lead. I mean, he might lead his team to the next round and maybe to the finals this year. You never know.
Let's bring up another statistical crazy thing, because we've talked a lot about Jokic last video. We talked a lot about Jamal Murray last video, or the first video, and now we're talking a lot about Brunson. You sent me something with all 3.
Yeah, the most points this playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, hey, What you read it in wheat, guys, ladies and gentlemen, read it in wheat. What do you want? What do you want?
Most valuable player in the playoffs so far.
But you know what's the craziest thing to me though, Derek, is that
Mhm.
you got two guys on this list from the same team. You got
Right.
two guys on this list from the same exact team, and not to mention the two guys that are playing on the same exact team, they had one of the lowest odds of winning the NBA championship this year.
Yep.
And where are they right now? Derek,
And
give
this
me a
is
little
one.
conversation, man. Give me some talk, man. Let's keep talking Brunson. Give me some talk.
Man, Jalen Brunson. I mean, his game is just so unique. I mean, his footwork, the way he gets into his offense, he's not the fastest guy, he's not the most athletic, but he gets to his spots. I don't know if anybody saw like that the move he hit on Asar Thompson in that last game against Detroit in the last series to hit that basically game winner. I mean, he had that boy. He had Asar Thompson lost. I mean, he hit him with the uh, I mean, he did a nasty crossover on him and hit the three to seal the game. So, I mean, Jalen Brunson, he can get to his spot. He a 3-level scorer. I mean, you can't guard him right now. I mean, he's gonna get to his spot. He gonna get to his offense. I mean, he's really unstoppable right now. So he's.
I'm just trying to figure out where does Boston get off, keep blowing these leads. I mean, let's live in an imaginary world where Boston can
Mhm.
force this 7 games. Okay?
Right.
Let's live in a planet where Boston gets it together and they say, okay, we're gonna actually play Celtics basketball and stop shooting like we're Golden State or like
Yeah.
we're, now granted, we did live and die by the three a lot during the regular season. I'm not saying
Mhm.
that Boston can't shoot threes, but I'm just saying, all right, if
It
let's
was a
do
balance
what
to
Golden
it.
State is doing in limiting possessions. Um, Joe Mazzulla, what are you doing? I just need to know. Like, this is a Celtics fan. I'm crying right now. AI, I need you to catch this reel. I need you to catch this, AI. All right. In fact, you know what? Hold on, Derek. I'll be right back. Yo, Joe, what are you doing, man? God, dog, bro. You have an opportunity to do something that no other coach since Bill Russell era for Boston has ever done, and you have an opportunity to win back-to-back NBA championships. Where the Celtics in 08, when they won, and they were supposed to go in 09, and they lost. They lost in I think the second round or something like that, and they couldn't complete the job because Doc Rivers can't coach for real. Then we go and we lose to Kobe and Ron Artest in 2010 or 2011, whichever. No, yeah, 2010, because Doc Rivers can't coach for real. Let Ron Artest hit a game-winning shot, taking out the best defenders we have out the game, like the game over with. Now you out here got dudes shooting 75 threes in 2 games, and they not making nothing, and you ain't changing the game plan. What's going on, bro? I really want to choke you right now because you have the best roster in the playoffs. You have the best roster in the playoffs. There are guys on your bench that I could take, plug in at other teams, and those teams have a better shot at winning the championship. So I need you to get this together, bro. New York is not that good. Brunson is great, but New York is not that good. Okay? Tom Thibodeau, wonderful coach, but he always burns his players out in the playoffs. If you don't win this series, I am calling for your job. And I ain't even like the type of dude to do some stuff like that. I don't care that you won a championship last year. That's Ime team. Ime got the Rockets looking good right now. Got the Rockets looking good right now. Only been there like a year and a half. I need you to get it together. My bad, Derek. Had to go crazy for a second. You know what I'm saying? I apologize, bro. I didn't mean to lose it, but the dude making my team look bad right now, bro.
Hey
Like,
man, I understand, man. I understand the frustration. As a fan, I
bro.
can understand that. I mean, because you're the defending champs, you're expected to win this series. You're the favorite in the series. Everybody expecting you to win, and you're down 2-0. You lose both your games at home to the
What are
Knicks.
you doing?
You got the best player in the series in Jason Tatum. You got the better team. What are you doing? What's going on? Get a better game plan. You gotta, hey man, you gotta get these dudes in these dudes' heads and get to them and say, man, we ain't settling for no threes. They don't got no rim protection. We can hit to the basket at will if we want to. Jason
This
Tatum,
is
nobody can stop you from getting to the basket. Jalen Brown, nobody can stop you from getting to the basket.
this is what pisses me off, bro. I keep looking at this box score, Derek. I keep looking at these 16 turnovers. I keep looking at the fact that the Celtics went 10 for 40 from 3. I keep looking at the fact that we got a total, our best plus minus player, okay, was Luke Cornett. Okay? Luke Cornett was the best player in the plus minus. Joe, what are you doing, bro?
Not gonna get it done. Not gonna get it done. Everybody gotta be better. Everybody gotta be better, man. You can't be blowing 20-point leads at home in the playoffs. Come on, man.
Yo,
Get it together.
y'all Celtics, all y'all players, y'all better make it home safe tonight, bro. There's some crazy fans in Boston that is not. Boston got some crazy fans, bro. You do not want the smoke right now, Boston. Go ahead and handle New York in New York. It's going to be a tough environment. The New York fans are going to be talking the craziest trash in the world right now. I don't even want to watch the Stephen A. Smith show today. I'm not even going to tune in. I normally tune in every night. Nightcap, Stephen A. Smith show. I'm tuning in. But I can't even watch it because I don't want to see his nephew go on there talking about how the Knicks is destroying. I don't want to watch it there. Yeah. This is terrible, bro. In fact, you know, I don't even want to talk about it no more, bro. It's absolutely embarrassing.
The good thing for Boston is they were down 3-0 to the Miami Heat a couple of years ago. Force a game 7. So we'll see how that goes. See if they can rekindle some of that magic from before.
Derek, bro, I really want to fight the whole locker room. Like, I want to go in there, and I don't care how big and tall these dudes are, or what athletically get. I ain't working out. I don't care. I want to throw hands with every single one of them because there is no excuse for this foolishness, bro. Absolutely none. Look at this. Yeah. You just let them take the ball from you. Man, I don't need to watch this no more, bro. I can't do it. Derek, as a fan, bro, I've been a fan of this team forever. It make me want to, like, where's K? I need to send KG to the locker room and have him slap the hell out of everybody. Hey, bro, y'all playing too soft. You got Karl Anthony Towns happy. Like bro. I can't stand it, man. Like, no, bro. I don't want to look at this no more. I can't deal with it, bro. We're gonna pull up another graphic about the game that you had sent me, man. And I'm so scatterbrained right now. Blowing both these games, bro. I'm like, even reading this stat right here, bro. I'm like,
yeah, man. It says in round 1, Boston and New York both averaged 10 open threes a game. Last night, the Celtics had 24 open 3-point attempts. They only hit 7 of them. That's awful.
That's awful. We only hit 10 of them tonight. So what is that? So that's 45 the first game.
30 the second, and that's 75 missed threes.
So that's 75. So what is that? 7? That's what, 17 for 45? God, dog, what is the math on that? What's the percentage?
They shot 43s in this game, and they shot 60 in the first game. So that's 100 threes in the
yeah. So out of 100 threes, they've only hit 17. Right? Is that what we're saying?
They hit 25 to 100.
So they hit 25 out of. So they're
25%. 25% on the.
We don't need to shoot another 3 the rest of the series. This 25%. Is terrible, Derek. This is terrible. It's inexcusable.
It's the worst case scenario. I don't think the Knicks even dreamed of something like this happening. they
Oh,
overjoyed.
New
They
York is
happy.
they're about to parade like they already won the championship.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
But I'll tell you this much, New York. If you do beat the Celtics, because I still think because of how good the roster is, we have a shot.
Mm-hmm.
If you do beat the Celtics, though, you are not beating Indiana. I put everything I got on. Y'all are not beating Indiana, bro. Indiana is I've been saying
different.
I've been saying it. And in fact, we ain't even got to keep saying it.
In game one, Tony
Brothers. Talk about it. We can talk about it.
Yeah, man.
I mean, Derrick, what did I say? What did I say last episode? Didn't I give him the "It's over, ladies and gentlemen"? Didn't I gave him the Kenny Smith, Vince Carter slam dunk contest. It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. The series is over.
Yeah, it's tough, especially since Darius Garland is out still. I mean, Evan Mobley and DeAndre Hunter. I mean, it's getting bad for the Cavs.
That was a nasty dunk by Spider, though. That was gross.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that. That was. Let me rewind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
you can show it again. You can show it again for sure.
Yeah, that was cold off the dribble. I mean, that was nice. But my here we go right here. Boom. Well, he be getting up there, bro. He be getting up there. Derrick. So game 2. Honestly, once again, I was wrong. I had Cleveland winning this game. Now I didn't bet on it, but I had Cleveland winning this game. I was like, they need it. It's a game that they have to win. They can't afford to lose it. Like we had talked about last video, this is a now or never moment for their roster. This is the best roster that they've sent to the playoffs since the 2018 run that they had. Like, what is going on, man? And remember, we even talked a little about this. Is it Rick Carlisle beating Kenny Atkinson? Is it something that we can officially say? Because look, granted, roster injuries alone, it's not like these are blowout games. All of these games are coming down to the wire. They're coming down to the final possession, both games. Yep. So that's my dad coached basketball. Your dad coached basketball. Those are adjustments, man. That's chess pieces. You feel what I'm saying? Putting your team in the best positions at the best time. And I mean, you got a 17-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Yeah. What are we doing, Derrick? Talk to me. What happened? How did the Cleveland collapse again?
Well, it was another historic collapse. The Pacers, they keep doing it to the teams. The Bucks had a historic collapse to them in last series, and now Cavs had a historic collapse in this game. But I thought the Cavs were going to win this game. If you watch the first probably, let's just say 45 minutes of this game, there's only 48 minutes in the game. The Cavs were winning this game from start to finish. They came out,
they came out
desperation with some urgency. They came out hard. Donovan Mitchell played an outstanding game. He had 48 points. He did everything he could.
Ballistic.
He did everything he could. They got some help from Max Strus. He had 22. Jared Allen had over 20 points. I thought they were going to win this game, man, and it really came down to the final minutes. They just did. The execution at the end of the game was just not there. They were up 7 with, I believe, like 45 seconds left or something like that. Similar to the Bucks, who were up 7, same 36 seconds left. And they allowed 2 offensive rebounds at the free throw line. Now, the first one, I don't know what was going on because they let Aaron Nesmith was behind the 3-point line. The guy shot his free throw, came out of nowhere and got the rebound and dunked it. So nobody boxed him out. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then
I gotta say this real quick, Derrick, and I don't mean to cut you off.
What?
I don't know if you know about this. The NBA took a vote over who's the most overrated player in the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
NBA players.
Yes.
And they said it was Halliburton. Now, Hey,
They don't feel that way now. I know they don't feel that way now.
somebody eating crow right now. Somebody eating crow right now, bro.
I mean, I'm sure they want him on their team now. They said, "Dang, we need Halliburton. Bring Halliburton to our team right now. Trade your son."
We need Halliburton right now. Hey, what the Halliburton? we need Halliburton right now. 911 Halliburton. I mean, he's going crazy. I'm gonna upload a quick graphic that you sent me about his performances in the playoffs so far. Derrick, talk to me about Halliburton. I mean, like I said, I didn't mean to cut you off, but he hit a shot right there and it got my attention. We got to talk about this dude. We got to talk about Jalen Brunson. Let me get this stat up real quick. Let me get this up. Boom. Like, dude, I mean, even though it's not a specific stat about him, the stat doesn't exist without him.
He hit the game winner in both these games, yeah. So, okay. Once again, the Pacers, they were down 7. This time it was less than 1 minute 30 seconds. The last game it was 45 seconds. I mean,
yeah.
And you see, it says every other team in the last 20 years, one win and 384 losses. That's 385 games. One team has only won. So the impossible happened twice in the same playoffs, the same year. This happened last series and then this series. Tyrese Halliburton has led a comeback. He has hit 2 game winners. So I want to talk about this. So they were down 7. And once again, a collapse by the other team. The Cavs, they collapsed. First of all, they couldn't get the ball in bounds. I don't know why. And that's a bigger I mean, this is a bigger thing in the playoffs. A PSA to the NBA in their teams. We need to go back to the drawing board on inbounds plays.
Yeah, no, come on, bro. This just running around till someone gets open is not doing it.
It's not working. I've seen so many teams not be able to get the ball in bounds in critical situations in these playoffs and in the regular season. I'm like, what is going on? We don't even know how to get the ball in balance anymore. So coaches, y'all need to go back to the drawing board. Y'all might need to have a clinic or whatever y'all need. Y'all need to get back to it. All levels, start at the high school level, middle school level. We need to practice this. So when they get to NBA, we don't have these issues. But going back to Tyrese Halliburton, this man, he's been clutch, man. I mean, I think there was a stat I saw. I don't know if I sent it to you, but it says he's 10 of 11 on go-ahead or game-winning shots this year in the last 2 minutes of the game.
Let me see if I can find it. That's an amazing stat. I'm gonna try to bring it up. I was gonna bring up a different graphic. Okay, yeah. Here it is. I found it. I'm gonna load it up in a second. I'm gonna load the first graphic up here. We're gonna get back to that point. The one that I got downloaded already. But that's an amazing stat. Because since we were talking about the collapses, I was gonna pull up this one right here.
Oh yeah, this is what happened. Oh yeah,
this
we
right
gotta
here.
talk about this. Yes, sir. So the Cavs were up by 7 with 48 seconds left. Siakam missed 2 free throws, and Nesmith had a putback dunk where I told y'all he was behind the 3-point line. Nobody boxed him out. All the way in, and then he just came and dunked it. Then Mitchell on the next play, he got the ball in bounds. He swung his elbows, hit Nesmith in the face, and they caught offensive foul. So, and then the next time Siakam hit a layup. And these layups are wide open, guys. I mean,
wide open layups.
I mean, nobody's even guarding these dudes. Just straight line drives. It's like, what kind of defense are the Cavs playing right now? Next time, Nembhard steals the inbounds pass, and then Halliburton gets fouled. He makes the first free throw. He misses the second free throw. But at the second free, he gets his own rebound on a free throw. We learned this elementary school.
Call out the shooter and box out.
Box out. Me and Jay played our first, 6-year-olds. We played together. Tell you. We learned you got to box out the shooter at the free throw line. It's a cardinal sin to let the free throw shooter get the rebound.
Bro,
and he gets the rebound. He gets back behind the 3-point line. He does his move, hits a step back 3, game winner.
Bow. Send them home.
It's a wrap.
Bow.
Up
Send
2-0.
home.
Send him home. Heartbreaker. Donovan Mitchell, your 48 points don't matter no more.
It don't even matter no more.
Don't
Everything
matter
you
no
did
more.
don't even matter no more.
You had a great night, but we don't care because we came in here. We took
Dude,
2 games from you.
look at Cleveland. Look at how hyped they are at the beginning of the second. I mean, at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
I heard the
look
crowd
at
has been awesome, man.
Dude, they're rallying the towels. They think they're gonna win by double digits. That's why I said, let me pause it right here. Oh, that's a bad pause. Kenny Atkinson. What are we doing, man? You just won Coach of the Year. Look at your fans. The fans are hyped. If you ask the fans, did they think they were gonna lose by a game-winning shot before this? I guarantee you they would have been like, no, we're up 13. We're up 14.
You got all the momentum. And I think another mistake that he made was he had Donovan Mitchell on the bench to start the fourth quarter. I thought that was a mistake because they should have been carrying that momentum to start the quarter. And I thought they got a little, sloppy with the ball. They got a little, careless with the ball, and they were a little out of sorts on both ends of the floor. And I thought if you had Donovan Mitchell, they could have settled down and extended that lead. They needed to extend that lead. It's the Pacers in the fourth quarter of this game. They picked up their intensity, the ball pressure. They were picking up full court. I mean, they were harassing these dudes up
That's
and down
that
the
Rick
court.
Carlisle, though.
Rick
If you remember
Carlisle,
that
these boys.
2011 championship team, though, Derrick.
I mean,
that's that
he
Rick
had
Carlisle.
them boys playing. Yeah. And Indiana, they think they can come back from any lead. Now they got all the confidence in the world, so it's going to be very tough for the Cavs to go in Indiana and win. So I don't know. This series might be over.
I don't see Indiana winning. I don't see Cleveland winning a game in Indiana. I already had told you from the last video. I had it game 1 Cleveland, game 2 Indiana, game 3 Indiana, game 4 Indiana, game 5 Cleveland. But now that they done dropped 2 at home, it's over.
It might be a wrap. It might be a sweep.
It's cooked. It's cooked. Derrick, you brought up the 10
10 of 11.
11 on shots. Talk about this, man. In
fact,
Tyrese
Halliburton, man.
You need a floor.
Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton has been, he's taking his game to another level this year. I mean, his confidence, being aggressive. We've always talked about his passing ability. We know he's one of the best passers in the league. But this year he's taking the next step as a scorer, as a clutch shot maker, as a go-to guy at the end of games. So this stat says Tyrese Halliburton is 10 of 11 on shots to tie or take the lead in the last 2 minutes this year. And that's 90%. I think the next closest guy was like 50% in the clutch. So think about this. He's 90%. Next guy is 50% in the clutch. So that's just how Tyrese Halliburton has been clutch and is taking his game to another level. They call him overrated. I don't know what they were talking about. Maybe that motivated him to play even better. But he's been playing at a different level, and he has his team on the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. Halfway through the semifinals, 2 games already, got 2 more to go. But I firmly expect them to advance to the next round. So Tyrese Halliburton, you've been balling out. Keep it going. Keep doing your thing. Oh yeah, this is a good one too. It says the Cavs are the 7th.
I saw this.
NBA
I saw
team.
this on my next slide, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna let him go ahead and get in on this one too because it kind of leans already into what we're talking about."
Yeah,
so,
man.
Yeah, go ahead, tear him up. Go get him.
The Cavs, man. We're going back to the Cavs. They had the second best record in the league this year behind the OKC Thunder. But it says that the 7th NBA team with 60+ regular season wins to lose games 1 and 2 of the same playoff round at home. The last team to do it were the 2015 Hawks, 2005 Suns, the 1995 Spurs, the 1993 Suns, who did it twice, and 1972 Cardinals. It says the 1993 Suns won such a series in the best of 5 over the Lakers. That Suns team went to the finals that year, faced the Bulls and lost. So the Cavs, they have an uphill battle to come back in this series, but they're, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now they're, this is the 17 to, lose both their game 1 and 2 at home as a 60+ win team as a favorite in their series. And that's, you see Donovan Mitchell's hands on his head in this picture. I mean, I'm sure that's all the fans right now. That's everybody who's cheering for the Cavs right now. I mean, nobody expected this with the number one seed in the East, and I think they have. I mean, this is for their best shot. I think personally to make it to the finals for the first time since LeBron left. So
I mean, look at what you said though, Derrick. I mean, you calling Donovan Mitchell putting the hands over the head like it's over. I mean, but look at this stat.
yeah,
Like
since teams that take a 2-0 lead, I mean, with both wins coming on the road, they have gone on to win a series 25 out of 28 such scenarios, or 85% of the time. The only four teams to lose after taking 2-0 lead on the road. The Mavs, 2017 Bulls, 2005 Rockets, 1994 Suns. So it's basically impossible for the team after losing their first two home games.
Yeah, it's impossible. That's why I said it's over, ladies and gentlemen.
It's over, man. It's over.
it's over, man.
I mean,
According
if
to
the Cavs
history,
prove us wrong, hey, I'm willing to see. I want to see some history. So if the Cavs want to prove us wrong, I'm here to see it. I mean, I've changed my tune. I will come on here and congratulate them. I give them their props, their flowers, whatever it may be. But as of right now, I feel like this series is over, and the Pacers will be advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals.
man, bro, I don't see it. I mean, I get it. I would love to see history be made too. Don't get it twisted. Where I'm never down for a historical moment. But can we talk about the history of these teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who sit up here and they make all of these, I want to call unnecessary hype building.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And when I say hype, I mean, like you said, having the best regular season in the East, dominating during the regular season. People were so angry that Donovan Mitchell wasn't even in the MVP conversation. Like all of this big hype. Oh, Cleveland. I mean, granted, you can say the same thing about the Celtics right now. Say the exact same thing. Okay. The Celtics have an opportunity to make history.
Yep.
They could be the team that makes it that makes the 2024-2025 Knicks the next team, make the fifth team to blow a lead after taking 2 games in a row. So the Celtics have this same opportunity. Yep. But the Celtics also had this unwarranted huge amount of hype going into the playoffs. Absolutely. Oh, Kings of the East, defending champs, best roster. Mm-hmm. It's Jason Tatum's time to show everyone, win finals MVP. All of these storylines from Cleveland, all of these storylines from Boston. And what do we get? Knicks and Pacers. Talk to us about it, man. Is there which team, let me ask you this, which team, if that can make history, which team do you think has a better shot of doing it? I mean, I'm pretty sure I know your answer. But then let me ask you this, though.
Yeah.
If history is not made, who wins? Knicks, Pacers. So answer both of them.
Yeah, man. Between the two, I'm definitely going with the Celtics because I mean, I just feel like the Celtics they have a better team than the Knicks, but they're just losing. And it seems like they're beating themselves more than the Knicks are winning. Like they're having epic collapses. I mean, they're settling for 3. I mean, they lost by 1, and I think they lost by 3 in the last game. So in game 1. So I'm thinking, I mean, the Celtics are the better team. They had a deeper team. They have the better players, but they're collapsing, and the Knicks are just taking advantage of the Celtics' mistakes. As far as the Pacers and Cavs, those teams, I thought if everybody's healthy, I think they kind of have like similar teams as far as I'm concerned. They're pretty much evenly matched with everybody if everybody's fully healthy. If the Pacers have shown that they're the better team when they're playing, so. And that's including the regular season when they won 3 games over them too. So yeah.
Speaking of the Pacers, before you go into your Knicks and Pacers prediction, because you just brought up their abilities, let's talk about the percentages. Because you sent me another graphic here. I got it loaded up and queued. This right here. This is why I wanted to plug this in before I let you give your opinion any further, because the way that the playoffs have been, the way that the Pacers have been shooting from the field in the playoffs has been historic in its own. So let's talk about this, and then I want you to give your answer. If history can't be made, who's going to pull it off, Knicks or Pacers, based off what we're seeing right now?
Oh yeah, man. Indiana Pacers have played, I mean, some exceptional offensive basketball. It says they, in the playoffs they shot 50% from the field, 41% from 3-point range, and 83% from the free throw line. That's the first time that's been done in history to reach those 3 percentages throughout their first 6 games of a single postseason. So the Pacers, man, they've been on pace. I mean, as far as being the best offense, in the first 6 games of the single postseason. So, I mean, you can't ask for a better start to a playoffs as far as offensive basketball than the Indiana Pacers are playing right now. And then as far as like the way they're playing, as far as I'm concerned, in the next round, I'm going with the Pacers over the Knicks. Just the
Come
way they're
on, bro.
playing.
Hey,
The supreme confidence they're playing with, Tyrese Halliburton playing exceptional basketball, leading his team, the great coaching from Rick Carlisle, how everyone is buying in, and they're deep. They play their bench. Everybody knows their roles. They excel in their roles,
I
star
was
in their
gonna say that
roles.
they're deep. They're super deep.
Yeah. And their guys are playing with extreme confidence. Andrew Nembhard, he's shooting like 50% from 3-point line. Ridiculous. I mean, you see Aaron Nesmith, his true shooting percentage is like in the 70s or something crazy like that. I mean, everybody is shooting at such a high level, playing with extreme confidence. I mean, I already said how they're the best transition team in the league. Like they get up and down the court. They have a style of play that everybody that's different from any other team in the league. And everybody who plays against them, they have to adjust to the style that they're playing because it's so unique, so different from anyone
Halliburton
else.
is crazy. You saw that move? He just took Jared Allen to the cup.
I
like
mean, he's
that,
been
bro.
doing that all playoffs. I mean, he did the Giannis last series. I mean, I just love how aggressive he's being offensively. That was the question mark. How aggressive is he going to be as a scorer? Because he already know he's a great passer. But in this playoffs, he's been aggressive, and I just love the way he's playing. But the Pacers, man, they playing at such a high level, and they buy in. I mean, and defensively they get after it too. You saw them pick it up full court. I mean, they
That was nasty, Derrick. I just realized that was the putback. Oh my gosh, that's the one you was talking about.
But yeah. And they didn't even show the full one because he came from behind the 3-point line. They didn't even show him coming from behind. They just showed the dunk. So yeah, watching this. You see these open layups they getting though. I mean, my God.
Bro, yeah, you would even think.
Yeah.
Right, goodness gracious, you would even think that the Cavs weren't even a defensive team based on how they're blowing these possessions right now. Like, look, even that's just too easy. Even I'm not talking about the layup; he didn't finish it, but just the way he got to the cup. Even this right here, too easy.
This is an easy layup, yeah.
It's too easy. This you foul him, you're like, okay, all right, cool, we foul him, great.
But you gotta box out. You gotta box out in free throws.
How do we not box this out? I get into my rhythm. I take you. Oh, I got barbecue chicken. Hey, excuse me. Who is this taking me? Hello. I need help.
Send some help. Get the ball out.
Who is that? What's his name?
Ty Jerome. He's guarding him.
That's Ty Jerome. Jerome, I want to introduce you to the prom. And I'm about to take you to the dance. Yink, yink, yink. Yink. And hold on, we gotta have the audio. Can I take you to the dance?
Seconds. They do have a timeout. Carlisle's gonna let him play. Halliburton steps back and hits. Tyrese Halliburton trying to take Cleveland's heart. And it is over.
Hey, yo.
That boy cold. They called him overrated, boy. He about to be moving up some rankings next year. He about to be in the top 10 conversation.
On 2K, y'all better stop playing with him.
He gonna be in the top 10 conversation at the end of the season, man.
Look, hey, speaking of top 10, let's move on to number 1.
Brown.
That man. It's wild for that man. Look, last time we talked on the pod, I said this. I said Denver is about to beat Thunder. I said it. I had a feeling, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I knew. And it goes to the way we closed it. I said when you have the best player on the floor. You remember when I said this? I said when you have the best player on the floor, that gives you a shot to win. at any given moment, no matter who you're playing.
Yep.
And the best player on the floor happens to just play for Denver.
Yep. Absolutely.
And that's what happened.
I just want to say we saw a lot of epic collapses over the last couple of days. This is another one. Because what were the Thunder doing in this game, bro? Oh my goodness. They were winning the whole game to the end. So yeah.
We've seen some of the biggest collapses in playoff history in 2024-2025 season. This has been unbelievable. Honestly, you can say there have been more meltdown moments in this playoff alone than there has been in the past 5-6 years of playoffs.
Gotta be, man. It's gotta be. I've never seen anything like this before. I'm like, a lot of upsets, a lot of collapses, a lot of questionable. I mean, the decision making at the end of these games has been quite. This is ridiculous. The coaching, I mean, even the coaching is a suspect at the end of these games. We're gonna talk about this game though. Come on, man. I thought SGA played well. He had 33 points in this game. I mean, but nobody really cared. I mean, the second best player for the Thunder in this game was Alex Caruso. He played well, but the rest of them dudes, I mean, they played well. Everybody else played okay in the first half. I thought they helped out, but in the second half they were non-existent as far as offensively going. The Nuggets, they just kept chipping away the whole time. I mean, they coming off a grueling series against the Clippers, so they like, shoot, if they gonna give us this game, we gonna take it. You leave that crack in the door. I mean, a championship experienced team gonna come in there and yank it out. They open it. They busting that thing open. So you can't do that against these type of teams. And the OKC to let the door open and Nuggets walk right in it. Said, "Oh, we taking this." So, but I mean, Jokic, was amazing. 42 points, 22 rebounds. It was 6 assists. First time that stat line has ever been put up in a playoff game. So,
and you know what? While we're talking about that, Derek, I got a graphic to bring up that you sent me to match that can actually fit the conversation. I already got it queued. And you can talk a little bit about this while you're talking about the greatness of our MVP. To me, my MVP,
Nikola
Jokic,
the best player in the league, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, Jokic, I mean, he had an outstanding game. 42 points, 22 rebounds, 6 assists, and 18 of those points coming in the second half too. So he was excellent in the second half. And one of the biggest reasons they had that comeback to help win this game for him. This graphic right here is talking about his playoff performance right now. Nikola Jokic is 22nd in points behind Jalen Brunson, who's we've talked about earlier, who has been exceptional all playoffs. But he's first in rebounds, first in assists, first in steals, and first in stocks. I mean, what more can you ask for from the best player in the world?
It's so crazy when you talk about it like that, because you'll say like, man, Jalen Brunson has been phenomenal, but then you bring up this, and it's
it's like, bro, this dude is leading in every category except for points. I mean, and blocks. I mean, come on, man. What can't this man do? I mean, he's just been awesome, and it's not even close. I mean, he's the best player in the world right now, and it's not close. The second best player is not close. I mean, that's the way he's playing. That's the way he's playing right now. He's playing great basketball, and in this game, he showed it. I mean, we was talking about this the other day, how he can put up night to night great. I mean, historic performances. I mean, he had 39 and 21 the other night. Now he has 42 and 22. Come on, man. The numbers he's putting up is ridiculous. I mean, he's just he's one of one. Like this graphic says, he's one of one. He's one of one,
man. He's one of one.
And I can't wait to see what else he got in store. I still think that this series is going to be a great series. But we're going to see some.
So you're not counting the Thunder out. Now, I do believe the Thunder win tonight. I do believe they win tonight. I don't think they do what Boston did and drop game 2 at home. I do think the Thunder win tonight. So you're really not counting the Thunder out. You still think they have a shot to win it. So you see it going 7.
Yeah, I do. I do want to talk about the coaching at the end of this game, though. Okay.
Let's talk about it.
So the Thunder were up 3 points at the end of this game. on a couple of different possessions. And a lot of coaches, a lot of people, they argue about should you foul up three, should you not foul up three. This is a prime example of what you don't do. They did what you don't do at the end of games. They decided to foul up three, but they only let 1 second go off the clock. So it was 10 seconds left on the clock. They fouled like 9 seconds left. They only let 1 second go off the clock. You can't foul up three like that. That's not how you foul three. You let some time go off and then you foul. And then if you're gonna foul, you gotta have people out there who's gonna make their free throws. Chet Holmgren went to the free throw line and missed both his free throws. Let the door open for the Nuggets to come back and win this game. So you can't do that. And then the most egregious thing that happened in this game, the Nuggets, they took out Nikola Jokic for a defensive possession, right?
Yeah.
On the final play of this game, Chet Holmgren misses his free throw. They get the rebound, and then they foul immediately. The Nuggets. The Thunder foul immediately, and Jokic on the bench. He on the bench, so they gave him an opportunity to come back in the game.
Yeah, they brought him right. Yeah. Let's
brought
look at
Nikola Jokic back in the game. I was like, are you serious? Like, why are y'all fouling in this man? The best player in the world is on the bench. Y'all could have displayed it out.
Yeah, I mean,
they probably would have scored.
Huge. In the word of Donald Trump, it's huge. It was a huge mistake.
Oh my God,
it reminds me of when, and this to me is the biggest Greg Popovich coaching era of all time. Was when it was the NBA Finals and he took out Tim Duncan and put in Tygo Splitter, and Tygo Splitter didn't box out, and Chris Bosh gets the offensive rebound and kick it out to Ray Allen. Now we go into overtime. They had the trophy in the hallway with the Spurs name on it, ready to go.
They were ready for it. And
ready to go.
And
that's crazy. Probably. I mean, nobody really talk. They talk a lot about the Ray Allen shot, but nobody likes to talk about the Greg Popovich era, because that was an era right there. Taking out Tim Duncan, easing off the gas. You're only up 2, bro. I mean, you was only up 3, bro.
Yeah, man.
It ain't over.
All you needed was somebody to rebound, and they left, and they didn't get the rebound.
And Tygo Splitter didn't box out.
Championship.
Speaking of playing terrible and talking about, let's look at this box score right here. We got Chet Holmgren going 5 for 11. He had 12 points, 6 rebounds. Depends on what you feel about it. I see this minus 14 on the plus minus and go absolutely terrible. But he got 4 blocks, so he played some decent. But Jalen Williams, I don't know what he was smoking on, but he went 5 for 20 from the field. He hit 4 for 6 from free throws, so it kind of saved his points. He had 16 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Then we got Isaiah Hartenstein, who I believe has been the best pickup, and he needs to play more. They need to go through him more when Chet Holmgren is not around. He had a +2 on the plus minus, had 12 points, 9 rebounds. I think he's a good addition to the team. Then they got Shai Gilgeous. Of course, he did what he had to do scoring-wise with 33 points. Shot the ball a little bit too much for me. Felt like he was off. Went 12 for 26, 2 for 6 from 3. Not the best performance from him, but he still got the 33 points. And then Dort with 14. Off the bench, we had Alex Caruso. I'm actually going to pull up the Alex Caruso graphic real quick because he had a phenomenal game. And you sent this in. Let's give a shout out to Alex Caruso. Derrick, let's talk about this, man. This was great.
Alex Caruso had a great game, man. I mean, he was everywhere in this game. He was great defensively. I mean, he was hitting his 3-point shot, which he doesn't do often, but he was hitting his shot in this game. So that he was the second best player out there behind Shai. But this graphic right here, it says he's the first player in NBA history with 2 blocks, 2+ blocks, 5+ steals, and 5+ threes in a playoff game. So that's the first time that's been done in NBA history. Alex Caruso was outstanding in this game. I mean, if he plays like that, I mean, they're going to need him going forward to help him out because Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren, they ain't helping him out right now. So Alex Caruso if he can keep doing his thing, that should help the Thunder out going forward for sure. But he was great in this game.
I think that a lot of people tried to write him off when he first got there, and they weren't thinking that he was given the level of production that was necessary to keep them going. But a lot of people don't take into an account that he used to be a starter, number one, and it takes a lot to adjust from starting to going into the bench and actually being a spark plug. And then number two, they act like they didn't have the number one record in the West. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's no shock to me that Caruso steps up in a playoff moment. We can look at the full box score real quick again. Let me see. I think it was this one. Yep, this one right here where it says Caruso. He went 5 for 9 from 3, 7 for 12 from the field. He had 2 blocks, 5 steals, 6 assists, and 20 points. He was plus 13 in the plus minus. That's a guy right there that, like I said, man, spark plugs. You know, you get dudes that can bring in.
Probably gonna need more minutes in this series.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope that when I look at the box score tonight, that he ended up having more minutes, and that's the reason why they won. I mean, that's an instant coaching adjustment. If you're me, which goes on to this box score, let's look at the Denver Nuggets. Let's talk about what they did to win this game. Once again, Aaron Gordon had a phenomenal game. I believe he got the game-winning bucket.
Yeah, he had a game-winning 3 in this game. Yeah,
game-winning bucket. He went 7 for 15 from the field, 3 for 6. If he's hitting threes like that, man, it's hard to lose. He had a plus minus of 16, 14 rebounds. I mean, he grabbed 7 of those were offensive. I mean, he had a wonderful game. Threw in an assist in there. Michael Porter Jr. was off. We don't got to talk about it. Nikola Jokic, 15 for 29 from the field. He was over 50%. Shot bad from 3, but he had 22 rebounds. Oh, my goodness. 17 defensive, 5 offensive. He ended the game with 6 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks, 42 total points with a plus minus of 10. My man.
Yeah.
He's talking about the best player in the world, bro. He be balling out, bro. He be putting up stats that don't even make sense, man. Like, let's go back to Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray had another decent game with 6 for 16, 2 for 7, bad shooting wise percentage, but he hit 7 or 8 out of free throws, which saved his overall points. He had 21 points, 6 boards, which is good for him, 6 assists. Anytime you got a guard getting you over 5 boards, I always say that's a good thing. Then we talk about our unsung hero again, the guy who puts in a lot of the gritty work, puts in a lot of the groundwork, but don't get a lot of credit. I talk a lot about him. Christian Braun. He had 11 points. He had 13 rebounds, 3 assists, at a plus minus of plus 15. I mean, hey, Christian Braun, the unsung hero. Now let's talk about the spark plug.
Man, he's important, man.
Hey, let's talk about the spark plug off the bench. First name Russell, last name Westbrook.
Man. He does it again. He does it again. I mean, I can't explain how good he's been in these playoffs. It's surprising to me because he was bad for the Clippers and the Lakers. He's awful, god awful.
Oh, and he was 4,000% terrible. 4,000%, and for the Thunder too.
Yeah,
he's having the best playoff career of his life playing with Jokic.
I mean, he's playing exceptionally well. I think his energy off the bench was great. I mean, if you saw it, just the way he was playing, pushing the pace when he got the ball. I mean, he was making timely plays, layups. I mean, passes, all that. I mean, he threw the pass to Aaron Gordon that was a game winner. So he was great in this game. He's very important and crucial to their win tonight, I thought. So Russell Westbrook, shout out to you for hooping, man. I mean, you playing well. So
yeah, I mean, what were you just about to say? My bad.
I was just saying how he's improved as a player as far as his shot selection. I mean, because before he'll shoot you out of game. He'll shoot you out of game. He'll take shots he didn't need to take. So now he's playing within himself and playing within the offense. So that's great for him.
How much do you attribute that to him coming off the bench? And then also how much do you attribute that to him humbling himself? Because there was, for a while they would say Russell Westbrook was an attitude problem in the locker room, not a great teammate. But everyone in Denver has nothing but great things to say about the guy. It's almost like he's a totally different player. Not necessarily that his style of play in the game, look, hits a 3 right there. Not necessarily that his style of game has changed, but more or less that his aura and what the energy that he carries on the court and how he motivates everybody and continues to get everyone involved while playing off the bench. What do you think for Russell Westbrook? Does Russell Westbrook have a well, we already know he has a Hall of Fame career, but let's say that the Nuggets win this championship here. I mean, what does this say for his career? I mean, we can honestly like I can talk about it for hours. I thought he should have got Sixth Man of the Year, but
yeah,
I'm not voting. But
yeah.
Like I'm not voting, but I don't know. Like I just see this Russell Westbrook as a winner. I mean, if they beat the Thunder, which I got them doing, I don't see the Warriors beating the Nuggets. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Warriors, they're a good team. They'll have a good run, but you running against Jokic, Jamal Murray, and Russell Westbrook.
That'd be too much.
Might be a little bit too much for him. What do you think, Derek, about Russell Westbrook right now in his play?
Oh yeah, Russell Westbrook. I mean, it's been an uphill battle for him. I mean, he went from the Lakers and the Clippers, who basically ran him out of town. Couldn't wait for him to get up out of there because of how bad he was playing. I mean, he wasn't necessarily buying into his role. He wasn't happy with his role, so he was kind of like, I guess he wasn't the best team. I mean, I'm not gonna say he was a bad teammate, but he was. I guess he wasn't had the best demeanor. Yeah, the best demeanor around. So I think this time, I mean, honestly, this was probably his last shot, bro. Because if he had ruined this, he wouldn't get another contract after this.
It's arguably he would have been out the league.
Yeah. So I thought that he came in with a different mindset, willing to buy into his new role, and then the teammates embraced him. I think playing with Nikola Jokic is easy. Him and Nikola got a chemistry. I mean, they play off each other pretty well, I think, offensively. And then he's buying into his role. He's just taking what the defense gives him now. I mean, and then he's being a leader. I mean, he's always been a vocal leader, I think, and always been a great teammate when he's happy with his role. So that's definitely helped him out in this situation. I think the coaching staff trusts him, and they to be important for this team, to have a crucial part in this team. And I think he likes that. And then the opportunity to win a championship, I think that's also very important to him too. So he's buying into his role and locking in to what he needs to do to make the best out of this situation.
Yeah, we got to give Mike Malone a lot of credit. He seems to be a player-friendly coach, and he seems to.
Well, Mike Malone's fired now, so they remember they fired it.
That's right. Oh, dang, that's right. They did fire my guy.
David Alderman is the coach now. So
yeah. Well, I'm gonna still say Mike Malone because
Mike Malone helped. He started, and David Alderman
he started. It's his culture. So I got this graphic queued up about Russell Westbrook. One that you sent in. It's a great graphic just to go back to his history. That we talked about of underperforming. You go ahead. You take this. You take the graphic, man.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook, man, he's shooting 42% from three in the corner on corner threes. I mean, the highest, they say it's the second highest volume corner threes in the playoffs, and he's shooting 42%. Of course, you see the in the past years where he shot 20%, 25%, and 20%, which is
a lot of no-shows.
I mean, the improvement has been tremendous, to say the least. I mean, I can remember watching him for the Clippers and Lakers hitting the side of the backboard a lot of times on those corner threes or airballing. So, I mean, he's come a long way from that. He's limited that. So I think he's definitely taken this seriously and improved his game. So I think he's just taking better shots. His shot selection has been so much better. And he's taking, I mean, they say the easiest three is the corner three. So he's taking that and he's taking advantage of the opportunities he has with that shot.
Yeah, no, I think you're exactly right. I mean, obviously the numbers show it, but even more importantly, they're winning. So it's showing in the box score, it's showing in the statistics, and now it's showing on the floor because they're turning their I believe this is like the second it's almost similar to the Jalen Brunson situation and the Tyrese Halliburton situation. It's like this is another game-winning close game for Denver. Denver wins game one close, and I think they won another game that we talked about in the previous
Oh
series with Aaron Gordon.
Aaron
At
Gordon
the
at the
buzzer.
buzzer, hitting
Yeah.
dunk.
So
This is Aaron Gordon's second game winner too. So I mean, in the
yeah. So
playoffs,
I mean, it's
run
if
is crazy.
anything is showing, they're clicking.
Yeah.
They're clicking, and I think when they're clicking, they're the most dangerous. I got another graphic that I want to bring up. In the meantime, this right here. Okay, because all of these graphics that you sent, bro, are so phenomenal. Because we got to talk about the top 10 players in the first round of this decade. I mean, this right here. All right, if you guys want to talk about, well, who's really the best players and who's blah, 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 and who shows up when it matters. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. We're not going to talk about number 8. Even though number 8 up there, he up there.
Yeah, we got to talk about the players that's still involved in the playoffs. Brunt's got to focus on the players that's still in the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Jaylen Brown another day. I mean, James Harden another day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's on the list, but he ain't.
You gotta give him his credit for that, but after his
outside of that,
last series, okay,
terrible. But we got Jalen Brunson here, Nikola Jokic. I mean, Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell, Tatum, Steph Curry, Brown, Harden, Luka, Karl Anthony Towns. These are your top 10 first round most point scorer in the playoffs this decade. I was surprised that I didn't see Jamal Murray on here, but then I thought about the full decade. So I had to think about the full decade. So Derrick, man, obviously Jokic hasn't been in the league that long. He's been in the league for a while.
Yeah.
But he ain't been in the league that long. Jalen Brunson, been in the league for a while, but he hasn't been the man that long. And as you can see, they're leading this list with guys like Curry, with guys like Tatum, with guys like Jaylen Brown, with guys like Luka, James Harden. On this list, we're talking about guys who have recently taken over their franchises.
Yeah.
And are dominating in points. And I mean, and let's just think about this for a moment, right? If we broke this down to not just points, right? Let's just talk about and this is why I say Nikola Jokic arguably is probably the greatest player of all time. Arguably, when his career is going to be said and done, if he can get 4, he don't have to get 6 like Jordan. If he can get 4 rings as a big in Denver, he's already got 3 MVPs. If he can win 3 more of them, and continue playing at the rate he playing, he's going to end up leading when he retires. He's going to be top 10 in every statistical category in basketball. He's going to be top 10. And I guarantee you, Derrick, if he's second most in the first round of the playoffs in this decade in points, then he's probably first in rebounds, first in assists, first in steals.
Yeah. He's at the top of those lists for sure.
But anyway, I want you to pop in. I want you to talk about this stat and why it's so important. But I mean,
Yeah, man. I just thought, with the way, we talk about Jalen Brunson and Nikola Jokic, the way they've been playing in this playoffs this year. I just thought it was interesting to see that they're at the top of this list as far as most points in the first round of the playoffs in this decade. This goes to show how great they've been over this time of scoring the ball and how impactful their game has been over this last, since they've been taking over their teams. And then you got guys like Anthony Edwards on there too, and Donovan Mitchell, and Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Steph, all these players. But to see Jalen Brunson and Nikola Jokic at the top, Jalen Brunson be at the top was surprising to me because he's only been in New York 2 years, and it's like
he's already got 689 points.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I think they went to the playoffs.
I guess they count the one in Dallas. Yeah. He did have a good series in Dallas. So, but I was just, still with all the players. Nicola's been,
but let's talk about this for a second because Nikola Jokic is doing this and he just turned 30 in February. And like Jalen Brunson, I'm not sure exactly what his age is. In fact, let me pull it up real quick.
Yeah.
He's 28 years old. So these guys are right in the middle of their prime. Who's to say that this number won't be for Jokic 800 or for Brunson 1,000 later on? You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure this isn't the first time we're going to see Jalen Brunson and Nikola Jokic. I mean, not the first time, but the last time we're going to see Jalen Brunson and Nikola Jokic in the playoffs in their careers.
Absolutely.
Not at the level of basketball that they're playing individually. So this is why I have to ask these questions, because these are the tough questions. Okay. With the way that Nikola Jokic is playing right now, okay, because a lot of people want to say still SGA is the best player or the MVP, and some people want to talk about Luka, some people want to talk about Tatum, blah, 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 etc. And I understand why. But in this new era, because I'll say that maybe the LeBron Steph era kind of ended. I mean, even though I feel like Steph won a championship in the new era, I'll say after the bubble, that era ended in a sense. So we're in a new era, and it's now 2025. So if the new era started in 2020, it's 2025. Who is the real face of this new era in the NBA? I mean, I think it's Jokic. Even though the NBA doesn't market Jokic like they should, in my opinion. If it was up to me, I'd give him the MVP damn near every year. But but I mean, let's talk about this. Why isn't he the face? Why don't they push him instead of pushing a guy like a Tatum, or they push a guy like an SGA? Like, what is up with that? Jokic doesn't seem like he gets the respect he deserves.
Yeah, I think it's because, one, I guess the way he carries himself, he isn't like the most vocal or most talkative guy. I mean, he's from Serbia. I mean, and then like, I think people just get bored with greatness sometimes. I mean, sometimes they don't, if the play isn't like flashy or like overly exciting, they may not gravitate to it. But he's playing great basketball. He plays fundamentally sound. He's not the most athletic. He's not the fastest. He's not the strongest or whatever. He's not, but he gets the job done. I mean, he's slower than everybody, but he's still the best out there. So it's crazy. I mean, to think about. I think they just want someone more exciting as the face of the NBA, someone they can market better, I guess. But I mean, Jokic, I mean, the way he plays, you want to teach your kids. I mean, if you want to show somebody to watch somebody play basketball, you want to say watch him because he plays it the right way. He shares the ball. I mean, he plays with his mind. I mean, he's cerebral. I mean, you want to be a high IQ player. You want to be able to do different things on the court, not just do one thing great, but do a lot of things great. Make your teammates better. Play team basketball. Be a great teammate. Help defender. Whatever the case may be. So I think that's pretty much the reason why the NBA hasn't really gravitated as far as the face of the NBA. But he's definitely the best player in the league. I mean, he's basically, separated himself from the rest of the pack as far as I'm concerned. And then, I mean, he's in the MVP conversation every year. I mean, he's going to win it, or he's going to be second every single year. I mean, for, I guess, the next few years as well. So, I mean, he can do it as long as he wants to. I mean, he's got the keys. And Denver, I mean, I think they should be doing more to build around him to help him out, so you don't have to do as much.
I agree.
I think.
I mean, and I was just about to say
some great things still.
Yeah, it's on my brain, so I'm gonna say it. Like, I was just thinking. I mean, if he squeezes out another 2 championships, I won't even say 3. If he just squeezes out 2 more, I think he'd be the best big man all time. I'm just being honest with you. Like, as far as the most talented era of basketball, in the most the heaviest amount of sports science that we have, the heaviest amount of information on how to play the game in the most efficient way possible. Nikola Jokic has found a way to be the most efficient player in the history of basketball at the 5 position. Okay, at the center position, in the hardest era to be the most efficient in every single category. Because the way that teams play, they adjust to make sure that they take away from your game, and there's no part of the game that you can take away from Nikola Jokic. It's and I also think it's impressive that Anthony Edwards is on that list at 23 years old at number 3. I think that's super impressive. I'm not going to shy away from that. Absolutely. I think that's phenomenal. But I still think that the list speaks more into Jokic's favor because Jokic is doing all of this at the 5 position. The 5 in an era where we got away from the big, where the big is non-existent. Absolutely,
it's an afterthought. It's an afterthought. Yeah. They like to build around the wings and the guards. Yeah.
It's and he's doing it with so much flavor. Like he's slow, but he's smooth. He like molasses. He give it to you
at his own pace. You can't speed him up. I mean, he makes every shot. He's efficient with it. I mean, he can make every shot on the court. I mean, he's clutch. He makes the right decisions. I mean, like I said, best player in the league.
This will be my final question for the pod before I let it go off, Derrick. And can Jokic, by the end of his career, I mean, because I know everybody loves their oldies. They love Kareem. You know what I'm saying? They love the Hakeem Olajuwons and the Wilt Chamberlains of the world and the Shaqs. And credit to him. Shaq was amazing.
Yeah.
Shaq ain't better than Jokic. I don't care when no one's – look. And that's a tough pill to swallow because Shaq the most dominant player to ever play the game. But is he really that more dominant than Jokic, who can give you 42, 22, and 7?
Yeah. I guess the only difference is the rings conversation, but that might come. I mean, that's probably coming.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna come. I think honestly, if the Celtics don't make it and the Nuggets do, I can see them winning it this year.
Oh. If the Knicks and Pacers are coming out the East, whoever come out the West winning the title to me.
Yeah.
Whoever come out the West winning the title. I'm just sorry. I love the Pacers and Knicks. They're good, but they can't handle Jokic. I don't think. I mean, Anthony Edwards would have a crazy game. Steph would go crazy. I mean, SGA would go crazy. I just can't see nobody out the West losing to the Knicks or the Pacers if they would advance. So, yeah.
Well, guys, it has been another good episode, man. This one I feel like was better than the last one. Last episode we got kind of cut it up. They cut it up as much as they could because it's not his fault. It's really my fault. I didn't understand a lot of the NBA copyright rules. But I still say again that all the content that was viewed as far as video is owned, highlights owned by the NBA. Derrick, man, I really appreciate you coming on here more as a regular, man. This has been fun, dude. It feels like old times. Like
yes, sir. Yeah. It's been great. It's been great, man. For sure.
Yeah, man. We go keep it going. I can't wait to get this episode out tomorrow. We're grinding this thing out. I guess we'll probably pick this up Friday. Probably do it unless something crazy happens in the sports world tomorrow, which I feel like with all of this NFL stuff, UFL stuff, WNBA getting started at a full tilt, and we got MLB. I mean, I ain't the best baseball guy, but I can talk it. There's so much things going on in summer sports right now. Even soccer is going on its full swing, and there's just so much to talk about. So I'm looking forward to what happens, and we'll keep you guys posted on some new episodes. Derrick, anything you want to say to the folks before we head out?
Hey, man, appreciate the support, and we're gonna keep this thing going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This has been The Horse's Mouth. Hit him with the outro.
Yeah, we fly to like rockets in the sky. Yeah, we fly just like rockets in the sky. We take off, we blast off, we stay up, we lift off, we too high, can't catch up, we too high, can't catch up. Yeah.